y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in here. Tonight, I decided to come on live to talk about a very, very important topic, and it's about the missing children here in Virginia. I just found out this morning that there are more than 150 missing children right now in Virginia, and majority of the children that are missing are Black. It's very scary. I've seen a lot of TikToks about it, and it sounds like the police ain't saying much about it. A coworker of mine said that the state police made a statement with the news saying that majority of the so-called missing children are runaways. But when I looked up the National Missing and Exploited Children website, I didn't see nothing about runaway. So I'm just like, what are the state police talking about? Majority of the people are not runaways. I don't know what's going on, but we need to talk about it. Y'all come on in here. And while y'all coming up in here, I'm about to start eating my precious little meal. I just got in the door, but we gonna talk about this because this is serious business. And you can tell it's serious because you see I'm not in the house. I'm home, but I'm inside one of the business center rooms because, yeah, I said I got to get a more professional setting. So this would be the perfect setting to talk about this. But it's getting real scary out here, guys. Very, very scary. Very scary. So while y'all coming up in here, I'm gonna start eating, and until y'all start talking and asking questions about what's going on, then we'll talk some more. I got me some Raisin Canes. Don't judge me. It's a 4-piece box combo. I didn't feel like cooking nothing. I'm tired. I've been Ubering all afternoon after work. And I just got in the dough. And the only reason I stopped is because I'm on high alert with all these missing children out here. I said, I'm not about to be missing after 9 o'clock at night. Oh no. Especially when I got to go to work tomorrow. Shoot. Can't tell me twice. I'm in the house before 9. Normally, I'll stay out till like 10 or 11 when I'm doing my side hustle. But with this going on, I'm not playing with nothing out here. Nope. But yeah, hello, welcome in. Come on in here. We got to talk about this because ain't nobody saying nothing. I ain't seen nothing about this on mainstream media. I've been seeing all of this across YouTube and all of the social media platforms. But CNN ain't talking about this. Fox News ain't talking about this. This is terrible. And it's real because if you go to the website, you'll see all 150 missing Black children right now. Like they've been missing since June the 1st to be exact. And I said, it's only been 2 months. How are there more than 150 children missing between 2 months? How? In one state. One. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about it. It's serious right now. It's crazy. That's why I tell people, y'all got to be careful out here. I don't know if it's like a serial kidnapper thing going on or what, but something's going on and they ain't telling nobody about it or nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and get y'all's thoughts about what's going on and see what y'all have to say about it. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the news lately, but it's very scary right now. And then I found out when I was Ubering earlier, some lady I picked up from her job said that there's about 50 college students missing alone from VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University. And I said, that's damn near home. Shit, that's right around the corner. And when I heard that, I said, oh yeah, my Black ass gonna be inside before the street lights come on. I'm not playing with this. Nope. I'm not about to play with this. No. Yeah, that spooked me a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it really did because when I was reading all the articles and stuff, I was just like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, I'm speechless. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, it's crazy out here right now. And I said, out of all places, why Virginia? Why? It doesn't make sense. I could see this happening somewhere crazy like California or somewhere like New York. I would have never imagined there would be more than 150 children missing from Virginia. Never. But yeah, hello, welcome in. Share y'all's thoughts. What do y'all think about all this? Do y'all think it's a conspiracy? Do y'all think it's a cover up? Do y'all think that they're hiding something? Or do y'all think they're fear mongering? Because y'all know that they love the fear monger, the people. My opinion is, I think there's something seriously going on behind closed doors, and ain't nobody talking about it. People are well aware of the situation, but ain't nothing being done. Like I said, I haven't seen nothing about this on mainstream media, nowhere. And it seems like law enforcement don't want to get involved because they're not saying shit either. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to come on live because I don't think people are realizing what's going on and what's happening. Hello, welcome. But yeah, I ain't playing with the waters out here. Oh no. If I see something that don't look right, don't smell right, I'm out. Gone. I'm not staying there more than 10 minutes. I don't care how nice the neighborhood is. I'm not staying around. No. Because when I heard that there were 50 college students missing alone from VCU, which is a very nice college, by the way, in a very nice area, that spooked the fuck out of me already. Because I live in a nice area on the west side. And I was just like, that's a little too close to home. Oh, yeah. So I might have to cut back on the Uber in a little bit because I was just like, as much as I love my side hustles, I'm not taking nothing for granted. I'm not trying to get snatched up or nothing. You know what I mean? Because I was just like, damn, I might have to fucking move next year. I don't know if I want to stay out here. Sad part is, I haven't even been here a year and all this shit is going on. And I'm just like, you know what? I'll stay on the East Coast. But I damn sure probably won't stay here. Hell no, not after that shit. I don't know. I have to see how I feel. I might end up leaving Virginia. Going next door somewhere like Maryland or something. Damn sure ain't going to DC. Y'all heard what they doing in DC? Child, they did increase police presence. And they put like all these crazy federal agencies on the streets. They're patrolling right now, snatching up folks out their houses, arresting folks left and right. It's scary. I said I won't be going to DC for a while until they stop that shit. I ain't going up there. I wanted to go up there for the jazz festival, but not with this shit happening. Hell no. I'm too afraid. But yeah, I don't know what's going on out here, but something is really going on. Something big is really going on. And you know what's funny? Last night I talked to one of my mentors, who was a good YouTube friend of mine, and she's an elder. She's an older black lady, and she told me she felt that in her spirit something bad was going to happen soon. And I think this was what it was with the 150 children that are missing. And I was just like, that's scary. I was just like, man, she predicted that something bad was going to happen. And lo and behold, I pop on social media and I just see tons and tons of videos talking about these missing children. So I figure I'd make a video and talk about the same subject to get the algorithm rolling. You know what I mean? Because people are not paying attention. People don't be watching the news. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta listen up. Y'all gotta wake up, because something big is going down. Like, really big. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen anything like it. Like, people go missing every day. But when you have, again, more than 100 plus people missing in less than 6 months, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Nope. Something is definitely wrong. But yeah, it's just mind-boggling. You know what I mean? It don't sit well with me, just knowing that nobody's saying nothing, nobody's doing nothing about it. There's no rallies, nothing about this. This is crazy. And as liberal as this state is, you would think there would be some type of rally or some type of protest for justice, but ain't nobody saying nothing. But it's wild out here. Y'all got to be careful. I mean, shoot, I don't know what else to say. But I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in, because I see that most of y'all had left. So until we start talking, I'm gonna keep on eating until y'all say something. But yeah, very, very sad situation. Very, very sad. Well, y'all show is quiet. I guess nobody want to talk. That's cool. I'll just keep eating. This chicken tender's on point. I love me some Raising Cane's. Love that sauce. That salty on point. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, since y'all not saying nothing, and people keep hopping in and out the live, which I'm not surprised. But anyway, all I got to say before I go is be aware of your surroundings. I know ain't nobody in here, but when you watch this replay, just know, be aware of your surroundings, because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's lurking around the corner. And on top of that, make sure that before you get in your car, check the vehicle. Make sure you check the back seat, because people be breaking into cars. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of people get snatched up, not paying attention of their surroundings. And also, another good tip if you're parking somewhere late at night, make sure that the area is well lit. If you don't see a well lit area, find another area to park at, and park somewhere where there's a million cars. Don't park somewhere so far and remote away from the building to where you're the last person in the parking lot way in the back, because that's another quick way to get snatched up. But I just figured I'd share some pointers and some tips with you guys, because I think a lot of it is people not being aware of their surroundings, or people just being reckless in general, staying out all hours of the night, clubbing and stuff, because you know how young kids are. But in this situation, I honestly think that majority of the missing children that are missing right now in Virginia are probably being targeted. I doubt that any of them ran away. It is very possible that some juveniles may have ran away, but not all 150 of them are runaways now. But it's just really sad. I just figured I'd share my 2 cents on here. But yeah, be careful out there, because it can happen anywhere and it can happen to anybody, no matter what color you are, no matter what race you are, whatever. Like, people are literally lurking. And I'll give you an example before I go. So during my little hustle and flow, I was sitting, I think, at a corner store, like a vape shop, when I was waiting on the customers. They had multiple stops along their route, wherever they were going. And while I was sitting there with my hazard lights on in front of the vape shop, this strange looking black guy, real tall, light skinned brother, looked like he was blitzed out of his mind. I think he was on something. He was staring dead at me the entire time, like he wanted to eat me alive. And I wasn't even looking towards his way. I could just, you know how you could feel a presence just staring at you? I looked from the corner of my eye. He was like this, all in my fucking face, just staring at me, not saying nothing. It was creepy. And I said, that's the bullshit I don't like. Because, baby, when you stare at me, oh, I'm going to drive away. I'm not going to just sit there and let you keep staring at me and making me uncomfortable. Because when I feel uncomfortable, I'm going to go the opposite side of the parking lot and keep it trucking. But since I had customers I was waiting on, I basically just sat there and waited until they came out the vape shop. Oh, someone said something. Yaba the Great says, for the record, the city of Richmond has been known a long time, but not a place to mess around. And the best place to live in Richmond would be Chesterfield or Henrico. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's wild. And you know what's crazy? When you mentioned that, speaking of Richmond, I found out 50 of the missing children in Virginia are from Richmond. And majority of them are college students at VCU that are missing right now. I looked it up. If you go on the website, National Missing and Exploited Children.com or missingkids.org, there's a full list with all of their photos, like of all the people that are currently missing. And half of them were Richmond. You ain't lying, because half of them was Richmond on that list. And if there wasn't Richmond, I saw a majority of them like Virginia Beach area. I seen a lot of them in Portsmouth area. And I seen a lot of them a little bit in Northern Virginia area too. I believe some of them were missing out of Alexandria and some other spots across Virginia. But yeah, I got the clear picture that Richmond is probably not the place to be. Oh yes, I will definitely be staying safe. Thank you. I appreciate that, Yaba. You as well. You stay safe too, and prayers up too, because we got to look out for each other out here. Like, we got to be on guard for real. Like, you really got to keep your eyes and your ears open. I'm so serious. Don't let nobody distract you. Don't be, fooled with distractions around your surroundings. If you're playing music in a car, pay attention. If you're touching your phone, pay attention. Like, if you really need to do something, pull over. I see so many people at the red light messing with their phone. They're probably toggling with the GPS. I mean, I do it all the time too. But when I mess with my phone, I make sure that I pull over in the parking lot, like at a gas station, like a Wawa or Sheets. So that way I'm surrounded by tons of people in the parking lot where it's very well lit as I'm tumbling with my phone. I'm not just twiddling with my phone in the middle of bumfuck nowhere where Billy Bob and Joey are looking at me and targeting my black ass so they can snatch me up in the middle of nowhere. No, no, I'm not that stupid. Yeah, like when you pull over, especially if you black, you might want to get somewhere where there's other people. I'm serious. Like, I'm not even joking. And there are some places outside of, like Charlottesville area, the countryside of Virginia, that are super sketch. I'm so serious. Like, there are some places where you do not want to stop as a black person. They got sundown towns and all types of places. Like, you really don't want to stop there. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. That's all I can tell you. If you happen to be alone, make sure you have a gun or some type of protection. Because, baby, I'm from Texas. I don't know about you, but I stay packed. Okay. I stay packing my nine. I don't know about y'all, but I stay with the nine 24/7. That's why I'm not really too much afraid. But I still keep my eyes open. I still keep my ears open because you never know who's watching. You know what I mean? Because it happens way, way, way too often. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just a little bit of carelessness, honestly, majority of the time when stuff like this happens and people just generally not paying attention to their surroundings. But yeah, just make sure you're coherent, make sure you're in the right state of mind, make sure you're not, drunk in open spaces, public spaces. I would hope that people would have common sense, especially if they don't have anybody with them, not to be like belligerent or drunk in public like that. Because that's another quick way that people get snatched up. You'd be surprised how many people get trafficked on a daily basis in the state of Texas, where I'm from. And a lot of people don't know, but Houston is number one for sex trafficking. A lot of people do not know that. And number two, I believe, is San Antonio. Too close to home. But yeah, you just gotta be very, very, very careful. And again, stay aware of your surroundings. So serious. I cannot stress it enough. Like, it's just really sad with all this stuff going on. And, I'm just like, oh, I hope some of these people are found soon because the world is just so wicked and evil. And, it's just, everybody wants to have fun. Everybody wants to go, travel and, twerk and pop their booty at the club. And that's fine and all. But at the same time, be careful. Take somebody with you. If you can't find anybody, make sure that you go somewhere low key, somewhere not like a hole in the wall. You know what I mean? Something where that you might have a 50-50 chance of making it out alive. Like, do not go to places that you clearly see that are probably not safe. It's just common sense, But everybody ain't got common sense. I hate to say it, not trying to be funny. But you got, the bonnet gang and the ghetto baby's kids that want to be out and about in the hood and, they want to go to the hole in the walls. And that's cool and all. But majority of the crime goes down in those type of areas. And even on the good side of town, don't let that shit fool you either. I've seen plenty of things on the good side of town. I've seen plenty of cops on the good side of town. As many times as I Uber, yeah, I see them. Matter of fact, tonight, I saw at least 6 cops at the gas station on my way home. I don't know what the hell was going on, but somebody's ass was going to jail because, baby, the doors were open. They had the people laid out on the ground. I don't know what the hell they did, but they did something. It's not a joke. Turn my notifications on, especially for you. Oh, I appreciate that, Yaba. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, be careful. That's all I got to say. Be very, very, very careful. Cause see, as many times I even solo traveled around the globe, I've been all over the world by myself pretty much. I'm still careful. I make very strategic, calculated moves when I do stuff, especially when I'm alone. And I make sure that I'm not really alone in spirit because, I got my Nina on me 24/7. Again, I'm not really alone, but just know that, I'm strapped up. I'm okay. So y'all really don't have to really worry about me. But I just have common sense. Just use common sense. Be aware. Check your car before you get in the damn car, and you'll be okay. You know. But I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this live because I'm not gonna keep y'all too long because it's after 9 o'clock. I'm tired as hell. I'm ready to wash my ass, get comfortable, and get ready to go to bed as soon as I finish eating my little chicken tender box. But if y'all have questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to keep doing some more research on this because I haven't really fully grasped what's really going down and the whole story behind the missing children. Oh, yes, I am. It's so funny you mentioned that. Yes, you speak like someone that's ex-military. That is very correct. I am ex-military. Such a good guess. But yeah, 6 years Army. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, just like I said, be very aware of your surroundings. That's all I can tell you. Because I'm trained for the bullshit. I don't know about y'all, but that's why I'm not really afraid. Because I've been through the ringer. I've been through hell and back. But yeah, again, be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. And prayers to all the families that are affected. I feel really sorry for them because I can't imagine or fathom how I would feel if I was missing a loved one right now and no one's saying shit about it and no one's doing anything about it. It blows my mind. Because, the only thing I saw in the news before I go is the fact that Pumpkin Face, the man who shall not be named, deployed a whole shit ton of federal agencies across DC. That's all I keep saying. I'm just like, why am I seeing this silly shit? Nobody gives a fuck about all these agencies out here. It's like the media is trying to fearmonger people, and I don't understand it. It's just like, talk about some real shit for once. Talk about the missing children. Talk about the bullshit that's happening in real life. Let's talk about that. Fuck ICE, fuck the other bullshit. Let's talk about some real serious shit that no one else is talking about. But you know what? No one's really talking about it because you know why? Majority of the people are people of color. Unfortunately, the world don't give a damn about people of color. And it's sad, but it's the sad reality we live in. Because I guarantee you, if any of those people were lily white that were missing, and there was more than 100 lily white people missing, that shit would be all over every fucking news channel right now. I'm so serious. But no, there's nothing about this on the news. You click on the news right now, you will see nothing about this. It's so scary. Super, super scary. I can tell from your demeanor. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but when you go through things, it's just one of those things that sticks with you. But anywho, I'm going to go for real this time because I've been on here for almost 30 minutes. But again, beware. Be very aware, okay? Be careful out there and use common sense and sound judgment when you're going places, okay? But I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next time. I'll probably be back on here in a couple of days or so, depending on how I'm feeling, because right now my brain is just scrambled. I've been busy studying for this real estate stuff and doing side hustles and stuff. So, your girl's busy. I've been working my ass off. So, yeah, that's why I barely be on live as much as I used to. But I try to come on here whenever I see something like this going on. I definitely make it a point to take time out of my busy schedule and talk about it because I feel like this is very important to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say it, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, that's America. Yeah, America with 3 Ks, not with a C. This is America, literally. But anywho, I'm a roll. Y'all have a good one. Again, be careful. Be very, very careful out here. All right. Peace.